exchange blows. First man to gain pinfall or submission wins this matchup. Fatal four-way, no disqualification or countouts.
Street Fighting Champion of the Island goes down to the #1 brawler in all of WWE.
And now Sikoa with a Samoa drop right here in front of us. And he takes Sheamus out of the equation momentarily. And now Ricochet gonna fly into everybody here at ringside.
Almost taken on cameraman. Oh, wrong!
Meanwhile, Mysterio flying. Ray say, hey, Ricochet, I'm the one who invented that. I paved the way for you with moves like that, and I can still do it.
You gotta think matchups like this, fatal four-way, tailor-made for superstars like Rey Mysterio and Ricochet.
And now two of the most exhilarating high flyers in WWE. Mysterio and Ricochet gonna square off, much to the delight of the WWE fans in New Orleans. And Rey with a single leg takedown of Ricochet. Nice leapfrog by Ricochet. Mysterio sends Ricochet, who lands on his feet. Went for a knee. Rey sidestepped. Sunset flip. Rey went for his kick. Ricochet roll up, shoulders down for the win, and a kick out of two. Mysterio second rope, caught by Ricochet. Mysterio in trouble. Ricochet rolls through. Nice suplex. What a sequence. Cover now for Ricochet for the win. Kick out at two by Mysterio.
Tell you what, Cole, my eyeballs cannot keep up with these two. Rey Mysterio, a man who just refuses to slow down.
And Ricochet going up top, perhaps looking for shooting star. And Mysterio rolls out of harm's way. Ricochet rolls through, and Solo Sikoa.
Just a beat too long.
Trying to annihilate everyone in the ring, including Sheamus with a spinning heel kick. Solo in control. Who's getting a shot at the Intercontinental title? Solo Sikoa, throughout the commercial break, has been destroying everything in his path. This is a fatal four-way to determine who faces Gunther for the Intercontinental title.
Solo Sikoa looking like a man possessed, the enforcer of the bloodline. Must feel kind of naked without gold in that group. Can he make that change tonight and get himself an opportunity at Gunther?
Yeah, can you imagine how physical that match would be with Sikoa and Gunther? And now headbutt to Rey Mysterio. Rey is now part of Friday Night SmackDown. He was going to quit earlier tonight. Triple H said no way. Cut a deal with Rey. Rey said, I won't fight my son after the emotional and physical and mental trauma that Dominic has put Rey Mysterio through in recent weeks.
Rey's personal life is in tatters, but his professional life looking pretty rosy here on SmackDown, even more so if he can pull out the win tonight.
Well, hopefully Rey is able to put the family situation out of his mind, at least throughout the duration of this matchup tonight. Meanwhile, Sheamus is whipped into the corner, and Solo Sikoa knocked down with authority.
I swear Sheamus has got lead in those boots. I've felt it against my face several times.
Will you stop belly aching?
You're belly aching, Cole. Look at the shape of my nose.
There's a reason he's there and you're here.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm beat up because of him.
And Sheamus, you can again see the black and blues and the welts and bruises from the wars Sheamus has been through in recent weeks. But he's still out there fighting strong. Ricochet now. Every punch and shot by Sheamus is done with such malice.
What I've been trying to tell you. You're calling me bellyacher. Simply ain't true. The man is an absolute beast in there. Can feel every shot. And perhaps 2-on-1 might be the answer for the high flyers in this matchup.
Ricochet and Mysterio trying to work together to take out the formidable Sheamus. Meanwhile, Sikoa back in the ring. This is not going to be pretty.
Sikoa smells opportunity.
Solo Sikoa planting Ricochet and Mysterio. Cover for the win. Oh, and Sheamus breaking things up, delivering a knee right to the kidneys of Solo Sikoa.
All four men taken out. Solo Sikoa perhaps the one stirring.
You've been in a lot of fatal four-way matches, Wade. Really, who survives?
Toughest, and who wants it more right now? All my money has to be on Fella.
The intensity in the eyes of the Celtic Warrior.
This is a man trying to right a wrong, a man who feels cheated.
And Sikoa, welcome to the 10 beats of the Bowdrin. How about 26?
He used to stop at 10. That was bad enough.
Beats of the Bowdrin. Solo Sikoa, you see his eyes moments ago? He didn't have a clue where he was.
You don't get that street fighting on the island, I promise you that much.
Yeah, and it looked like Sheamus was going for white noise, and Sikoa able to counter momentarily. Sheamus follows up with a knee to the face, and now Sheamus with an Irish curse backbreaker to Sikoa. And Sheamus trying to lock Sikoa in the cloverleaf submission. And this led to the controversy last week when Gunther tapped at 2. However, Brazilian tap is 3. The referee's discretion allowed Gunther to survive, and he would go on to win the championship.
Referee keeping it close. Oh.
Meanwhile, Jey Uso of the Bloodline, Sami Zayn of the Bloodline getting involved. No disqualifications, perfectly legal and fatal 4-way rules.
Sheamus will fight anybody he has to. He'll take them all to hell and back, but perhaps the steam taken out of him, the fight leaving Sheamus.
And now Jey Uso wants himself a Sheamus. So much Sheamus. And Sami Zayn has developed quite the relationship with Sikoa out here to help as well. And now a 2-on-1 assault. Meanwhile, that Butch.
Even the odds of all the brawling brutes are out here.
Butch and Ridge Holland.
Perhaps the damage already done to Sheamus's chances.
Sikoa going to the aid of the Bloodline outside the ring. Meanwhile, it's down to Mysterio and Ricochet. Rey Mysterio sends Ricochet into the ropes. Welcome to SmackDown. Oh, Ricochet intercepted.
Just one step ahead was Ricochet. Knows the ins and outs of Rey Mysterio, has to be his hero.
And oh my goodness, Ricochet landed right on the top of his head. And now, Mysterio with a 619. Rey going up top. Viva La Raza. Mysterio is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
Welcome back to Friday nights. Welcome back to your home. Wait, this is incredible.
Well, just when Ricochet thought he had the upper hand, Rey Mysterio turning back the years. Look at the hang time. The frog splash, the 1, 2, 3. We got a new #1 contender.
This is my new home now, and I was getting ready to quit. Now I got a shot for the Intercontinental title. Wow! Who got that?